You're welcome, everyone. So today, Native Instruments have kindly provided me with a copy of Absynth 6. So I'm just basically going to see what I can make using the plugin. I'm going to try and use the plugin for potentially every sound in the project. Not really sure how that's necessarily going to go. But yeah, we're just going to run with it. For those of you not familiar with Absynth generally, it's a long-running synth. I think it was discontinued after Absynth 5. And yeah, this is obviously the new version, which I think came out on the 9th, a few days ago. There's this kind of quite eye-catching interface, which is quite a novel way of going through different presets. I don't really know how, like, I did watch a few of Native Instruments videos on Absynth 6, so I'm not quite sure what the individual regions denote. Obviously, you can see down here there's like a key, and yeah, essentially what you have here is different types of presets. But in terms of the actual regions, I think they're supposed to be sort of like vibe based, but I think it's quite loose because obviously like these sounds can be quite different. And then you can navigate them with the arrow keys. I might just use the preset explorer for now, particularly because I want to look at some of the newer sounds. Yeah, I think Absynth was one of the first synths that I really kind of like got into after Massive, probably. I quite like the browser page because you've got these sort of macro controls here, but then you can go into patches, or go into the patch view rather, and then this layout will probably be more familiar to, I guess, just synth users in general, or it's kind of, you can quite easily discern, you know, if you've got your oscillators, filters, and then I think the way that works is you have 2 inserts, and then you can choose from various types of filters, and then you've got like ring mods, and like frequency shifters and wave shapers and stuff as well. Just kind of curious how you sort of search by types. Are there any drum sounds in here? Okay, cool. So these are actually the only new drum sounds, which means I might unselect the bank. Just go back to the... Okay, now here are all the drum sounds, yeah. So I thought this would probably be the most challenging part, actually finding drum sounds that kind of fit the genre more than anything else, I think. Maybe that. Maybe that. I want to find some other perk sounds before I commit to using Absynth solely for the perks. Although I guess I could kind of use a few loops or something. Are there claps? Ooh, oh yeah, there's like the drum pattern ones. Could just use the break. Kind of semi-tempted to. Feel like I'll just make something kind of Aphex Twin-ish if I do that. Although that is kind of the vibe of Absynth in general. Does it actually have a breakbeat in it? No, it's just like a noise thing. All right, is this going to be synced? Or am I going to have to set the project to 122? Just do like a 5 bar loop. That's not what I expected. Oh yeah. No, I know why that is. As you can tell, I'm very good at using this synth. Just need to double click it. There we go. Right, so what I could just do actually is 122. Freeze it. And then just go to like 140 and see how that sounds. And for this, we're going to use on the kicks. I like that. Maybe like here as well. Or something like that. Maybe let's try find like a hat. I was hoping for claps actually, but I don't know if there is any. Tom. Ooh, a digital drum kit. This is just like these are just for hats. So let's try a cymbal. Let's try a closed hat. See how that sounds. This one. Okay. Yeah, let's try and look for a bass now, because I feel like at the moment I'm just showcasing probably the less interesting sounds from the synth, because obviously it's just drums and stuff, which isn't really what Absynth isn't really Absynth's forte anyway. Let's try. Try one of the sub basses maybe. Try this one. I might just put, honestly, I might just put like an Amen in there or something as a basis. Don't know if I really want to be at 170. Have I got any like 160 Amens? just leave that as it is for now. I kind of like the ambience actually of the Absynth sound, which is good because I wasn't sure I was going to keep it initially. Let's see what I can do for the bass. This is the bass patch. All the effects in Absynth are pretty cool. The Etherizer, for example, is a pretty cool granular delay. But obviously for this type of sound, you're not going to want to use something like that for the most part. There's like a waveform editor. And then there are the envelopes. And then there's an LFO section as well. And then the macros. Could try and showcase a bit more of where Absynth really shines, which tends to be in more ambient pad type sounds and evolving sounds as well. So let's have a look. Maybe soundscapes, maybe synth pad. Ooh, actually vocal. I'm quite interested in what Absynth has for vocal sounds. All of the vocal sounds it has. Okay, wait, hold on. There we go. Deselected. Synth choir. double the length of the loop. Is that not? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. This needs to be turned into a loop. And then I should just be able to drag this as is, yep. Is this patch in a specific key? That's annoying. I just lost where I was. Synth choir. What's the one? Oh, sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. Don't know what synth at all. Sounds great. Is it oscillator, wavetable, or sample based? It's both. I've never used this one, but I just kind of feel like all the NIs have always been the same kind of presets and sound quite similar to each other. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think that Absynth is always like certainly quite different to Massive. And in many ways, I don't know how much like Absynth influenced Serum or Serum 2, for example, but this always felt like a more, I guess, like modern style interface when I was using it. It's more straightforward than Massive was, or there's certainly like more visual feedback, and that was even true, I think, back in Absynth 6, Absynth 5 rather. This is some kind of chord though, I think. Yeah, -4 plus 10. So it's like a major, well, it's not really like a major chord. It is major. I wonder if, what's the relative minor of E major? Sorry, relative major of E minor rather. It's G major, so and then maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I need to recenter the chat box because I changed the resolution of my stream. Here. Yeah, that makes more sense for now, at least. Okay. Maybe we'll just have it for the first kind of 4 bars. And then we'll look to have another pad or something. Maybe from one of the synth pads, and we'll get like one of the airy pads maybe. I mean, I'd actually say in some ways that Absynth is more comparable to Omnisphere than it is to other synths, like, or other native instrument synths. Weird. F. Oh. I'm in the wrong scale. It's G minor, not E minor. taking quite a lot of space at the moment. Are these all being used? Yeah, these are all being used. What a volume charge. I'm just going to use Kickstart to sidechain. Trying to make the break more kind of, I don't know. I was going to say bouncy, but see if this actually works. It might sound a bit rubbish. See what I can do with the Absynth effects as well. probably try and add some chords or something, or something more soundscapey. Pardon me. Okay, so yeah, the soundscapes might be a bit too much for the arrangement we already have, so try one of the airy pads, maybe? Maybe something like that'd be cool. There's also the mutation functions and stuff, which can be useful for changing sounds with an element of randomness. I think I'd prefer the original one, to be fair. That actually sounded kind of decent, to be fair. I could run through the pipes. Maybe try the etherizer instead. Oops. A lot of these have they're like harmonies. So I'm trying to find something that's just monophonic, I guess. You can always just change this as well, to be fair. Maybe a different sound would be better. Try more of the soundscapey ones, maybe. One of the peaceful ones. So this is like a fifth pad, so it's just got like a basic harmony in it. So this is the this is etherizer, so the granular delay. I know the envelopes in here are really versatile, and you can kind of do multi-stage envelopes essentially, which I remember thinking was like pretty cool at the time. Obviously, this feature is quite standard in other synths now as well, in terms of being able to make lots of multiple different breakpoints. So kind of sound effects and stuff they have in here. Okay. Pretty cool. I kind of like this actually. Maybe we'll do like a longer release or something, or even ooh, that's too long. Might throw in, if I can throw in some of the soundscapes, peaceful maybe? I'm looking for something like non-tonal. Or I guess like tonal but sparse. Thought maybe that one might be cool. I noticed it earlier. Was it avionics? Have it here instead. Yeah, so you can add LFOs to the envelopes themselves. Ah, yes, that's how you do that. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Trying to get a bit more movement in the patch. Remember thinking the surround panel was really cool, because you can make it do things like whirl the effects sort of around your head. I guess the reality is probably for club music, you're not necessarily going to do that. Since yeah. Kind of curious how like out of phase it makes things. Yeah, fairly out of phase. Got some kind of interesting effects if you do that though. Kind of curious to experiment with a few more of the lead sounds. Looking at the Vox leads. Oops. Yeah, I always think I always used to think that one of the, well, actually this is probably from being more experienced with synths, but the effects module isn't really like any other effect modules. Yeah, just the pipe and the etherizer and whatnot are just, yeah, create a lot of tonal and textural strangeness. Kind of disappears, so maybe that leads a bit better in terms of maybe layering them works quite well as well. All right, I think I'm probably going to leave it there. I was going to look if there's anything else more I was going to sort of tweak and have a further in-depth look at. But I think in terms of, yeah, I think we've covered like a decent amount. And yeah, my kind of aim was to make something, well, entirely from Absynth. And what I've managed to do is make something that is 13 tracks and 12 of them are derived from Absynth. So kind of pretty pleased with that. Obviously I was like focusing on the creative side of things, seeing what you can do with synths. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Obviously don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, see you soon.